let's see how this goes. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Could you tell me a little bit about if the sound is okay? I haven't streamed at my desk in a while. Sound quality good? Can you see everything all right? How did your exam go? Do I want to do... Thank you, my username. What's going on? What do you guys want to talk about? I normally, you know, I've just been sitting outside recently, but long story short, I've, you know, a lot of health problems, so I have really bad cough and it's getting cold, so sorry if this... Also, I figure I've always suspected that not a lot of people take the November and December exam, at least on my channel. And it might be, you know, not a lot of people might show up, so yeah, I'll get bored if I'm just sitting here talking to myself. You guys like my Desmos? My Desmos? Look up the Desmos logo and then do a side-by-side with my head. Man, I'm so funny. Come on, Desmos, we got this. December's my first time. Oh, that's cool. What country and what do you want to study? Man, live streaming at the desk is way easier because I can just see everything a lot better. When I was outside, it's like looking at my phone or tablet to like see the chat is such a nightmare. I don't know how people do that. They like travel the world and then like they have the phone like on a stick and like live stream like that. That is like crazy. I could never do that. And people who stream games, it's like I'm just playing Mario Kart, but like people stream more complex games. How do you read the chat and play at the same time? It's a nightmare. At least with this, like if I just drive off the side, I don't care. So I'm definitely not gonna, you know, go over leaked questions anywhere on the channel. So yeah, if you're hoping to get that from me, you're gonna have to go somewhere else for that. Sorry. I don't want my channel to get taken down by College Board. Nice, Egypt, that's cool. Very cool. Not sure what to study. Yeah, no, it's just a common conversation starter for kids your age. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was your age either, so. I studied engineering and now I'm a tutor, so. Crap. I don't think so. I mean, I'm teaching all the same stuff and my students are doing good, so. Yeah, not sure what to tell you. Really the only news that I have is like the ACT is going through some pretty, if any of you guys are taking the ACT, is going through some pretty big changes, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't teach ACT anymore, so I don't know anything about it. Also, there's no one playing this because the new game is out, so maybe I'll switch to a worldwide lobby. Oh, 780 man, that's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, I should have pinned this. Please, Antar Benek, please go to my post tab and copy paste that. Can you do that? As a matter of fact, actually, I'm going to quit. And I'm going to pin that. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot what the whole purpose of this was. Congratulations, though. That's awesome. I'm going to give that a heart. Yeah, if you could just copy paste. Because the streams get deleted, the posts live on. Eternally. There we go. Perfect. We're all set. All right, I got chat open. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I just haven't checked yet. I just sat down and started doing this. All right, let's see if we find more people here. I hate how laggy this game is, but... yeah, I don't know if... I've had to go to the hospital. I've had a bunch of surgeries recently, guys, so... I don't... Oh, we remember... I don't really know about any videos for November or December, but I am working on formula sheet number 5, and that's going to come out probably almost definitely before the December exam. It's basically done. This one's going to be on trigonometry. If you've watched my videos extensively, probably wouldn't help that much, but it's good to help you make sure you remember everything. I hope you guys have found those helpful. Feedback on that would be great. I just released the 4th one. It was on statistics. I spent like many hours on that. So. Oh yeah, that's rough, man. Yeah, I did that when I was a kid too. I got a 770. I got one wrong. It wasn't easy though. It was really hard. I did miss an easy one for me when I took it as an adult years ago. I thought it said like cube root of x squared, and it was like square root of x cubed or something. I had a mild dyslexic moment. Do you watch Satel Tutoring? Highly suggest him. He's got a reading lesson playlist and a grammar lesson playlist. Those are like pure gold. Those are like the equivalent of my Otocentos. I don't know why people always comment asking, and his videos are like just as good as mine, maybe better. Are we gonna win? No way. Got him. Oh, we're good, baby. We're so back. Oh, no, wait. There's one more lap. Oh, no. We're so screwed. Please, give me an item. I got him. We're good, baby. We're so back. I take it back. Man, I almost choked that. That was so bad. Yeah, get wrecked, everybody else. Desmos number 1. Yeah, what else you guys want to talk about? Yeah, Satel Tutoring. I mean, I can link his channel if you want, but he's got the we're doing Yoshi's Island because that's the best map. I would go to his reading playlists and here, I'll link it for you. The Learn Grammar and Reading Help. So here you go. Here's the reading one. And here is the grammar one. By the way, if you're hoping to learn how to read on YouTube in like a week, that's not a good strategy. You can't, hopefully this makes sense. You can't learn to read by watching YouTube. That's counterproductive, right? You know what I mean? You learn to read by reading for years, so yeah, my best advice is just, if your reading comprehension is super bad, is to just try to up your grammar as much as you physically can. Yeah. Yeah, so what they do with, like, it feels like new questions, but it's, you know, it's really the same material. They just tweak the questions very slightly a lot of the time. You can definitely, if there's any new questions on your exam, you can definitely get a 700 not knowing how to do the few questions that are a little different. And keep in mind, guys, now there's 2 questions on each module, so 4 math questions don't even count. The experimental questions don't count. Sure, you don't know what those are, but if you're confused on a question, maybe it's experimental and you getting it wrong doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Does that help? It's Rainbow Road. Come on, we're so back. Going for a pass here. Protection up. Go, I'm gonna risk it for that biscuit. Oh, I missed it. That's not good. All right, pretty good. Yeah, so, yeah, great point, Antarpanik. Basically, like, you know, as tutors, well, I mean, I don't tutor reading, but, you know, what my peers tell people is, like, if we could go back in time to when you were, like, 8 years old and just get you to start reading every day very challenging material, you would be great at the SAT. You wouldn't even have to study. And it's, you know, it's just we can't, that's the real solution. The reading tutoring is just a Band-Aid. Grammar tutoring is, you can really learn grammar in a short time, but reading tutoring is just a Band-Aid on a larger problem, which is your reading comprehension. So it's horrible to take the exam, but it probably is doing a good job measuring your reading comprehension, which I can tell you, as someone who's graduated college twice, 2 degrees, reading comprehension super important for college, so it's not without reason. Though, yeah, I'll be honest, I really like, I don't know, some of these random math things you gotta memorize, they should give you a more robust reference sheet, or I don't know, some of these things you're learning about, especially in like your pre-calculus course or calculus course, some of that stuff you learn about most people do never practically use. So that's not really a comment on the SAT. I just wish American education as a whole was more geared towards people succeeding in society. For example, like our statistics knowledge as a country is horrible, and it's leading to some massive propagandization, whatever the word is. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, and forget about that. Statistics just helps you in the workplace. Almost every job, you need to understand what an average is and what a p-value is. Hey, you're welcome, man. Oh, that's awesome. Wedge, oh, you were here. You were here a couple times ago, right? That's amazing, dude. Congrats. What was your math score, if you don't mind me asking? I would really appreciate it if you commented on the community post. It's pinned. It's pinned in the very top. For a non-native student like me, it's more pain. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Non-native English speaker. Really hard. Yeah, sorry. That's why I'm doing everything I can. Not to like, not to sound like negative, but like when you're like, dang, getting my reading up is hopeless. Going for an 800 actually becomes more feasible, doesn't it? Especially since a lot of you guys, like, especially if you live in like India or something, your math education is more robust than ours. So getting an 800 might seem like an easy feat by comparison, you know? So I really feel for you, and that's why I try to make lots of content geared towards 800 scorers, which, like by hand methods for 800 scorers, which other channels don't do, and I think that's what sets me apart, you know? Like my lectures, the yellow lectures. That's what makes my channel the most unique. There's other people who make Desmos videos, there's other people who make prediction videos, but where I really shine is the strategy and the explanation. And just, I think, how nice I am on the camera and stuff. Lots of people, you watch an SET video, they're either like sarcastic, making fun of you, or they seem like they just kind of hate their life. Which is fair. Who wants to make SAT videos? It's not that fun, right? Don't hit me. Oh. All right, we're good. I'll take a 5th place. So yeah, you know, it's like I know I gotta make more lecture, guys. It's just I'm so sick. Today I'm actually feeling pretty good. That's why I did this. But like yeah, there are days where I just like I'm staring at the wall, and it is rough. I'm fingers crossed that you know I've got like one more surgery planned probably, and things are gonna just slowly start to get better. You know, I'm gonna have like something like 5 or 6 stents in my neck, and most people don't even get stents till they're like in their 60s. So you know, it's rough out here. Well, I'm glad it worked, Antar. 790. Oh my god, I missed that. I gotta give that. I'm gonna give that a 100. Congratulations, Wedgeka. Oh yeah, so I mean I don't really I watched one of James Liu's videos. He's definitely better at presenting and editing than like most of the clickbaitier channels I've seen. I still don't think super advanced Desmos. We were talking about this at the last stream actually. Unless you've taken computer science, it's very unlikely that like very, very advanced Desmos stuff is going to stick with you in your brain. And it's going to just clutter your mind on test day. Does that make sense? There are times where you're almost just better off just doing it on the paper. And I don't think he does a good job illustrating that. I think he only does... Actually, no, there was a video about test explanations. But yeah, he seems like a nice guy, but I think he's primarily a shorts creator, so I wouldn't make that a primary source of study. I think YouTube long-form videos is the best way to learn anything, really. I look up long-form videos for cooking. And for, like, you know, taking apart electronics and stuff like that. All right, have a good night, Wedge. Congratulations on your great score. But yeah, if you have some computer science background, then diving into Desmos, if it helps you, by all means do it. But in my experience tutoring, I've found that like doing advanced regressions and stuff just confuses people more than helps. So yeah, I hope that helps. We were talking about this last stream. Someone was like, I actually think it's pretty helpful, and he was like, oh snap, wait a minute, I am in computer science right now, so maybe that is part of it. It was really funny. He literally just kind of, I mean, this is one data point, but the guy literally just proved my point. You can watch the chat on that. I don't remember where it was, but I'm pretty sure it was the last stream. Also, just watching shorts in general, I don't think that's good for like your attention span, which is bad if you're about to take a really long exam. Does that make sense? I don't have any data to back that up, but I feel like that's not good. Yeah, I mean, if you're here just advertising his channel, you know, don't do that. I'll just ban you. I mean, no one watches these anyway, so I don't really know how fruitful of an endeavor that would be, but... Yeah, out of all the clickbaity Desmos channels, I don't really watch a lot of SAT YouTube because I'm an adult and I have better things to do with my time. But, yeah, his was definitely the most cohesive for me to follow. There's this other guy, JW Math Tutoring. He goes pretty in detail, but he's not as good at the actual recording and editing aspect of it, so it's a little hard to follow. And neither was I when I first started. Gotten a little better, but still pretty bad. Yeah, my Desmos videos are pretty rough in production quality, but I don't know, it's like I don't feel the need to redo them. People keep watching them. So. Yeah, I hope that helps. I think my big problem with a lot of SAT YouTube, you know how like I color coded my playlists? Like such a simple thing, right? And no one does stuff like that. They just upload random videos and try to make it as clickbaity as possible, with the exception of like Mike Sattel. And yeah, that's got to be really confusing as the student. just getting shoved tons of weird looking thumbnails and trying to decide what's worth your time. And then by the time you figured out you wasted your time, you've already wasted it, so. Kind of rough. I feel for you guys. Lots of people trying to make quick success out of students' anxiety, which must be frustrating. I don't even know how to make a thumbnail. I've just been reusing the same thumbnails. That was really bad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thanks, man. Yep. Using playlists, everything's organized in one place. Just kind of. And then especially like with my shorts or something, people go, oh, there's just 50 of these. They're like 2 minutes. I can just watch all these right now. And, you know, there's a little something for everybody. People studying last minute, people who actually want to take time to prepare. How did I not hit him? Oh, my God. You think someone should do question bank / problems practice tests before learning all their card material? I don't know. So, I mean, ideally, you would have like a tutor or something. By the way, Adept, what country are you? What country are you, and do you know what you want to study? We can talk about anything. So it's BST related. Nice, very cool. Are you a gamer? What's your favorite video game? Computer science, nice. I studied chemical engineering, so if you have questions about engineering, just let me know. My best friend is a software developer. He was a computer science and engineering major. CSE, they call it. Not computer engineering, computer science and engineering. Which I don't really know what the point of is. I think you just have to take extra classes that make your head hurt. But, oh, that guy's name is Math! Guys, Math is gonna beat us. What the fuck? Get back here, Math. I'm gonna cook you. We're gonna lose to Math. I guarantee you that guy is like, Desmos, what the heck? That's so funny. No! Oh, no, that was so bad. What was I talking about? Yeah, so, I mean, ideally you would do tests from the Blue Book app, and then as you go, recognize topics that you need help with, and then pick out topics. Like, you could pick out, like, oh, wait, I got a unit conversions question wrong. Let me work on unit conversions. You know, kind of try to patch up all the holes from the previous exam. Just going through the questions, you know, it also depends on your starting point, you know? Nice, that's cool. Until recently, I used to play, like, ranked Rocket League a lot. I was very close to Grand Champ. I was, like, Champ 3. And I'm also really good at Smash Ultimate, but I don't feel like playing that right now, so... Like, it takes way too much focus. Fall Guys is fun. I played that a little bit. I've been playing Peak on Steam. Peak. It's really fun, but I'm streaming on a laptop, and my laptop's kind of cooked right now. Got lots of like dust in it and stuff, so. Yeah, especially because the devs don't really do a good job. Nice, that's cool. Awesome. Glad. Well, I hope you're finding it helpful. Yeah, so about the, you know, the videos you're watching. Yeah, so ideally you would kind of patch after, but this is the problem, dude. If you don't have a tutor, you don't know when you know something 100%. You're just not able to tell. You ever hear the expression "you don't know what you don't know"? So yeah, you might just want to go through all of them in order. That's what I tell most people who are self-studying and are going for like an 800 or 750. That's probably what you want to do, is just watch them all just to play it safe. I mean, I don't think you'll watch a single one of the Otocentos and walk out from it being like, that was a waste of time. Some of them I don't solve in an ideal way. I wish I could go back and fix them. But most of the strategies, and pretty much all the strategies and content, are perfect and still relevant. So. The problem set days, like the first one or two, are a little rough because you could tell I was still learning how to write questions and just do YouTube in general. But towards the end, yeah, they're very good. My problem set day number 11 and 12, I'm very proud of those. They've gotten like very, very good. Come on, Math. This is crazy. I'm in a mano-a-mano with Math. Yeah, he's back out. I dare you. I have a super one. Let's go. We can beat Math. Come on now. What's your top choice for school? You don't have to tell me that. If I'm asking you too many personal questions, don't write it out. I think I still got it. You can't beat me, Math. You know you can't. Just give up. I love that, man. I'm gonna give that a heart. That is a good attitude. By the way, you know, talking about channels, you know, you should check out Sitel Tutoring. He's super helpful for your reading and writing, especially. He's got good math videos too, but if you're more like math minded, like if you're taking really high level classes in school and you pay attention, you might find my math explanations easier to follow, because I actually have math education background, so I talk more like a teacher. But yeah, you should check out his reading grammar playlist. I just put those in there. They are very good. Highly suggest. Oklahoma. Oh, one of my students is there at, I think, University of Oklahoma or something. That's awesome. Wow, small world. That's crazy. Yeah, that does stink. So where if you're a high achieving student I'm from New Jersey. If you're a high achieving student in New Jersey, pretty much your only option is for a good, affordable in-state school is Rutgers, if you want to study the sciences. There's another school called NGIT, which is pretty good, but pretty much your only options are Rutgers and Princeton's super expensive, and you're not going to get in anyway. But pretty much your only practical option is Rutgers, and if you don't like Rutgers, you're in trouble. And I really didn't like Rutgers because I lived so close to it, and I was there like my entire life. I live in the same town as the Rutgers engineering campus, so basically, so yeah, anyway. Yeah, Rutgers. I went to University of Connecticut School of Engineering, and I did go to Rutgers for my math education degree when I changed careers or pivoted. I don't know if changing careers is the right word, because I never really worked as an engineer. It's a long story. I talk about it in Node Essential number 27. You'll get to that point. You're almost there, it sounds like. Very funny, actually. Someone's studying chemical engineering, and they commented on the last video, 28 or whatever. And I was like, they came to the live stream. It was funny. Dude, we were just duking it out with math. He must be laughing so hard at my me. Oh no, super horn. Don't use that. Please, just don't. Just don't do that. I see you're thinking about it. Just don't do that. No. Yeah, I've made some friends, one or two friends in gaming as well. Honestly, you know, it sounds stupid, but it's not a bad way to make friends in today's day and age. Especially if you live in a super rural... Is Oklahoma... You tell me, how rural is Oklahoma? Because I live in South Carolina, and it's very rural where I live. Are you, like, your house just, like, on an open plain by itself? Are you talking to me through satellite right now? Oh, nice. Yeah, very, very cool. That must be much easier then. Software engineer. Yeah, computer science at Rutgers is good. It's a good school. It's just, as far as like college experience, it's not super enjoyable to be there. Yeah, I can imagine. I was just kidding. If you're a pro gamer, how would you survive on satellite internet? We had satellite internet because my house is newly built and there was no internet lines, but they built them recently and we got it, and oh my god, it's so much better. I can stream now because of it. Yeah, anyway. You'll see too, one of the problems that day is I made a joke about my satellite internet because I was you'll notice I was filming one of the videos during a hurricane. It was so bad. I don't know how, while I was wrestling with my illness, I made all those videos. I literally just kept pushing. And I'm still motivated to keep pushing. It's just, it's harder with... I want to make sure, now that there's actually a chance that I get better, I want to make sure I get better first. YouTube is life, but life is also life. Dude, have you ever played Smash Ultimate online? It's like atrocious. You pretty much have to use fiber Ethernet. Otherwise, you both players have to be using fiber Ethernet. Otherwise, it's just miserable. You know what I'm talking about? I used to play that on some of the older streams. I'm probably so bad now, but it used to be okay. I was so close to Grand Champ in Rocket League too. I was like Champ 3, Div 4, and then I just stopped. I was like, I can't play this anymore. It's too depressing. The game is like dying. You know? What the heck? Also, I would worry about talking to my friends Elon Musk listening to me through my Starlink and then giving me a ping spike if he didn't like what I said. Whenever I would start lagging out, I would be like, I think Elon Musk is a great leader, and be like, oh, we're good, guys. Give me some priority, please. Yeah, fighting games in general, but especially Smash, just because Nintendo is like a horrible company. They're very good at making games, but everything else they're bad at. I guess Cable's pretty good. I mean, I guess that's what I have. I don't know if I fully understand the difference, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Hard-lined internet is what I meant. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, dude, you gotta play Peak with your friends. I'm telling you, it's so fun. It's like $5. You gotta play Peak. You know, actually, I'm just gonna advertise Peak for you right now. Oh, the sale ended, but they'll probably put it on sale again. You gotta play Peak, dude, I'm telling you. 10 out of 10. You can play it solo, too. I would play it right now. But, I'm on a laptop, and my computer doesn't do so hot with streaming and playing the game at the same time. So if I play the game on a different device, like the Switch, it's fine. I have played Hollow Knight. Yeah, I think I have a list of my favorite games. I could send it to you. Hold on. What's it called? What's the name of the website? I don't know. I'll worry about it in a second. Hollow Knight is very good. Yeah, I haven't played the new one, but the first game is incredible. Yeah, I'd highly recommend. That actually got me into Metroidvanias. I had never played a Metroidvania before. And the only bad thing is, as your first Metroidvania, you're going to play that one, which is by far the best, and then you're going to go play another one and go, man, this is worse. And just kind of nothing it can do about that, you know? I should be bagging. Is that guy Kirishima from My Hero Academia? That looks like him. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I always forget the name of the... What is it called? Not tier maker, where you like... It's like Letterboxd, like what movies you've watched, but I have like what games I've played. If you help me remember the name of the website, I'll be able to pull it up. I don't know what it's called. Like you make collections for your favorite games or different types of games you like. I should just have that bookmark somewhere. It's good for when someone asks this. My favorite game of all time is Celeste. Love Celeste. Love the 3D Mario games. I've 100%ed every 3D console 3D Mario game. Ah! I bet. Oh. We're good. I'm chomping everybody. Oh my god, big mistake coming past me like that. Should've went for a bullet bill and just cheese this track. That's what everybody else does. Alright, let's see. Backlogged. I found it. I didn't see your second message, so there you go. I'll answer your question in a sec. One thing I'm not really looking forward to is having to take a lot of classes unrelated to my major and have to spend money / time on them. Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah. So the glass half full perspective, I've experienced both ends of the spectrum, okay? If you're in a small elective where it's something you care a lot about, it really does force you to expand your horizons. So for example, I took an Italian cinema class as one of my electives, and I'm Italian. And it was like 20 people. The teacher was super passionate about it, and clearly like the elective was just a side project for them. Like, you know, it's like it was something they cared about. You know, it wasn't like a teacher just going to collect a paycheck. And so that was amazing. But then most of the other electives I took were like at large public college, like you and I are both talking about, were just horrible. I was in like 300-person sociology class, did not care at all. I don't even think I went half the time. And yeah. So yeah, I'm on board with you, but on the rare case the stars do align, it is worth it. So I have mixed feelings. Crap. Does that make sense? This is the other thing too about going to an out-of-state school is, you know, if you get your SAT score up, I mean, I'm sure you know this, but get your SAT score up, you usually get pretty generous scholarships. So I got like basically half out-of-state tuition to an out-of-state public school. So it was basically like an in-state kind of deal. It really wasn't that much more expensive than going to Rutgers, if you don't count the fact that I could have just commuted. Again, if I could go back and do it all over again, I'd obviously do things differently, but wasn't able to predict the future, right? Got him. We're so good. We're so back. So yeah, I do think college being for profit is a little bit of a scam, but I do think electives, when done properly, can be beneficial. I literally had a life-changing experience in my Italian film class. So. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell with my channel, that's kind of the theme, is like, you know, do the same thing, insanely good at one thing, and that's it, right? And it clearly works, but that's not effective for all facets of life. That's good for YouTube, but you do have to know some stuff about other things. I think we got some new people. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I mean, I don't have tips. I mean, the SAT isn't different depending on month, but yeah, you can ask me questions. Yeah, what questions do you have? Like, do you have any specific question? Welcome. Thank you for coming stopping by. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Oh god. Strat. Okay, I like that. You're a gamer. Like this. I like where this is going. I'm also a gamer. What's your favorite video game of all time? I just put my favorites in my backlogged. Backlogged. I didn't make you go up there. What else is this game hiding from me? Doing Erica Meltzer's book. Medium hard questions from and math. Are you gonna watch my channel and do my materials at all? Because those are helpful. What's your score right now in math? I mean, I'll tell you. What's your score right now in math? And I'll give you some advice on how to use the channel. No. Of course not, yeah. It's a standardized test. That's not how they work. You guys just read hubbub about the test being different, and you're like trusting someone's unexpert opinion, right? No offense to kids who think that, but like they haven't been doing the SAT for years and years and years. It just feels different to you guys because, you know, you're not as good at it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're a student. Right? We were talking about this the last stream. The SAT measures college readiness. Of course I'm going to be good at it. I have 2 college degrees, right? Of course I'm ready for college, right? You get what I'm saying? It's like, you know, of course the kids are going to think it's harder. Yeah, because you guys are kids and it's stressful, right? And you don't read as much as you used to because of phones and stuff. Oh, 770? Oh, yeah, so you could probably just do my problem set days, and then when something comes up to give you trouble from those worksheets, you can watch the explanation, and then I usually, I have a video usually pointing to the Ottocento course on that topic, so when you make a mistake, maybe since you're already doing so well, seek out an Ottocento video that gives you trouble. Some heavy hitters for really high scorers in the Ottocento playlist is advanced quadratics, some of the statistics stuff, unit circle trig, discriminant and linear quadratic systems, and area and volume scale factors is really good for 700 plus, but you might be good on that as well. Yeah, courses. Yeah, so you see the people on Reddit saying that, game adept, they're like, by the way, watch Satel's reading grammar playlist. Guys, you gotta watch this. I'm telling you, I'm not doing this to waste your time. That's like incredibly helpful for reading and grammar. Oh my god. You're gonna spend money on a book when that's just free. At least do the videos first. Yeah, so people say that, Adept. Oh no, I forgot to start. Oh, you can't fall behind on this track. Those are shortcuts. Come on, I gotta get back up there. No. Oh, I missed the double box. No. All right, we're coming in last. Yeah, you can, but I'm not gonna endorse thefts on my channel, so. But I'm glad that's working for you. I do just generally think video is better than, you know, text explanation. At least for me personally. I suppose it varies depending on your learning style, if you're more of a visual or like audio learner. But I do way better with video. I use YouTube for everything. That's why I'm so good at YouTube. It's not because I'm good at editing. I just understand deeply everything else about what goes into a channel just because I watch so much freaking YouTube. Like all I do. If you were sick, you would watch lots of YouTube too. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so it feels really different when you're going for an 800, like when you're at a 750 going for an 800 adept, because you notice the subtle differences in the math, like for example, oh, surface area showed up this time, but not this time. You know, it's like for the average person, that subtle difference makes no difference at all. It makes a slightly more pronounced difference for someone scoring at the super high end. Because, right, this test is shorter now. It's 44 questions. It used to be 58. And now you do the math, 1 out of 54 versus 1 out of 58. If some questions show up 0 to 1 times, they're showing up less frequently because there's less trials. You know, less trials. 44 trials versus, it's like flipping a coin 44 times versus flipping a coin 58 times. And so some of those fringe topics, if it's fringe topics that you're bad at on your test day, yeah, maybe you'll do slightly worse. And then if it's fringe topics that you're good at on your test day, yeah, maybe you'll do slightly better. But it's not meaningful in any way unless you're like in this person's shoes, 770 going for 800. Oh, thanks, Madam or Sally. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna give that a heart. Please, guys, come back, and I know it's your test is still soon. Other questions? Like, you can ask me an actual math question as long as it's not like a, you know, one of my videos you're looking for, or as long as it's not like a stolen question or something. Yeah, what else you guys want to talk about? By the way, I appreciate you coming. If I'm a little, you know, off-putting, I'm just in a lot of pain. Yeah, highly recommend Satel. He makes a lot of good content. Honestly, for question bank questions, you can go to his question and then copy his channel, and then there's like a little magnifying glass on a channel that you can search, and you can search the question ID on his channel. I actually stopped making non-Blue Book app question videos because, well, one, I got sick, but he's making them so quickly. He's uploading like 20 question bank questions videos a day. I can't keep up with that. So, and he's doing a better job at keeping it organized, so. The bad thing about Satel's channel is that he has like 20,000 videos or something, and like it's just really hard to find stuff. And I don't want my channel to become like that. I want it to be longer. Okay. All right, it's Tuesday. I'm gonna sit down and watch an hour video on unit conversion. You know what I mean? Like that to me, that format just works better for studying, rather than clicking on a million random videos. Oh no, I did it too soon. Oh God, I messed up. There's a big shortcut here. You guys will see when I pull it off because it's so cool. Man, I haven't played this in months. I only play this game to live stream, so. Hey, that's amazing, Samuel. Congratulations. Could you please copy paste that to the community post? I don't know if you did that already. It's pinned in the pin message. That would mean a lot to me. The only reason I say Samuel is I didn't make it. I'm terrible. The only reason I say that is because the live streams, after like a couple months, I delete them. But the posts, they live on forever, and it's helpful for me to go back and look at them. Yeah, what's your secret? You got any advice for the people here? Big congratulations. No. At this point, I just want to do the shortcut just so I can prove that I can do it. Oh, this is really hard. Oh, it's harder to do with the star. But also, I'm bad. Congratulations. I give that a heart. Please comment on the community post. Could I trouble you for a nice community post comment during this trying time? Economy's going down, man. Least you can do. Oh my God, I saw it. You're the best, dog. Give that a big heart. Huge win. Huge, huge, huge win. And he was never to be seen again. No, I'm kidding. He'll come back. That guy's Walter White. There's this really funny video, guys. Walter White, Mario Kart Wii. It's so good. He's like driving and he's like on Rainbow Road. It's so funny. Look that up. Look that up when the stream's over or on your phone or something. Walter White, Rainbow Road, Walter White, Mario Kart Wii. I think it's called. It's so funny. Oh my God, I blocked that. Oh, that was cheeky. Got a little box there. I'm in first. Go. Get wrecked. Oh, I got hit twice. That's not good. This is muy mal. Got squished. Big shortcut inbound. Pretty good. Not great. Hey, you're welcome. No, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna keep making videos in, I think, all my playlists. The only playlist that I think is done is probably the Desmos course. I don't really have any advice that isn't just crazy advanced and not helpful to lots of people. So yeah, definitely gonna keep making more videos. I've slowed down making videos not because I want to stop being a YouTuber. It's because I am sick. So hope that answers your question. No worries. The big thing I'm working on right now is, so I just released Formula Sheet number 4. And now formula sheet number 5 is going to come out for the December exam. And then, yeah, after that, I got to reassess and try to make more longer videos for December. So, oh, sorry, March. That was pretty good. Nice. And we brought that back. got him. Pretty good salvage, not great. So close. All right, last one. No one's even going forward. Oh my god. Don't shock me. Don't shock me. I'm so close. Yeah, let's go. No, I was just about to. Oh my god. Yeah, well, that looked really stupid. It almost worked. If I got that star out, I would have been like second. All right. I think that's it. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Peace.